remembers the Flintstones? Classic Stone Age family sitcom from the 60s, aired on ABC, had over 150 episodes. First animated sitcom to be aired in prime time, long before the Simpsons ever came along. In 1993, on October 22nd, Taito, there's a Taito, I'm going to call it Taito, released a game on the Sega Genesis called The Flintstones. They also, I believe they released at least one more game on the Sega Genesis using this license, and they released at least one on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Sega handled the Sega Master System in 1988 version, a totally different game. And I believe Ocean Software had a Super Nintendo game based on the Viva Rock Vegas or whatever live action show, or movie, excuse me. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, back to this one here. We got back in the day, critics were pretty easygoing on it, and more modern critics are, talking about how lacking the animation is and everything. And if you played this game, look at it, check it out. There's a unique animation for swimming. Fred has several animations for various things, like I said, for swimming, for his climbing. He has rideable buddies. Long before Donkey Kong, well, not really long, but a year or so before Donkey Kong Country came along and really popularized rideable buddies, Flintstones had it on Sega Genesis. I mean, yeah, sure, this is something that became popular on came to the forefront anyway, on the Super Nintendo with Super Mario World. We're talking about a licensed game here that has fairly large characters that have various animations to show off their expressions. Fred, like I said, he puffs his cheeks up when he's swimming. Has a unique climbing animation. The enemies you fight, they're mostly unique. They have different animations for like when they get hit, things like that. They don't just poof and disappear. What is here is quite interesting, actually. I mean, considering it's a licensed title, you would think Taito would have skimped on it like Acclaim did all the time with their licenses. Instead, it seems like Taito went all out. You have a varying level design, tons of different enemies, great animation that captures the essence of the show. There's animated cutscenes. If you haven't played Flintstones on Sega Genesis, check it out. There's a link for eBay in the description, but get ready for sticker shock. This is not a cheap game.